Hi, it's Ruth Deering here from Peaceful Digital Parenting. Just wanted to shoot a quick video on parents feeling guilty for their children spending a lot of time online. Now, I want to make it really clear now that I'm not a Nazi. I don't want to come across as a sort of digital Nazi. You're not allowed to have your kids on technology at all, and if you do, you're a bad parent, because that honestly couldn't be further from the truth. All of us at times do give our children games to play. We do give them a phone or some sort of gadget to play with to occupy themselves for a while, and there's really nothing wrong with that. So a lot of games are actually beneficial. Technology is beneficial in a lot of ways, so we can't get away from it anyway, and to be honest, we don't want to get away from it. Our kids can get a lot out of a lot of games, believe it or not. So it's not about not letting them play at all. It's about how to encourage that moderation so that they play and they have a healthy balance between the online and offline worlds. So if you feel guilty because you're letting your kids play or because you're not able to watch them all the time, that's just crazy. None of us as parents are able to watch over our kids 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And to be honest, we don't want to. I mean, part of looking after our kids means that we can't be watching them all the time. It means that we need to wash their clothes and we need to cook them dinner and we need to do other things. For me also, I've become really aware towards the end of last year. For 9 weeks I was doing a lot of heavy training in martial arts towards getting a black belt, and that meant spending a lot of time away from my kids. And so they were with their dad and they had things to do, they were fine. But I did experience some feelings of guilt for not being with them. But what I actually found was, rather than them being upset for me not being around them as much as I would otherwise have been, and there were times certainly when they would have liked if I was around, but what I found was that they respected the fact that I was doing something. I was actually setting a far better example than ever by doing what I was doing, because I was showing them a whole lot of things. I was showing them that if you work hard towards something, then you can achieve it. And the life lessons that they were getting, seeing what I was doing and seeing how I was achieving a huge goal and what it took to do that, was actually hugely valuable for them. So really feeling guilty for that doesn't make sense. Now, I know that there's a lot of forums. What can tend to happen is that on forums, someone might make a post and they might say that their kids are on technology for ages and the effects that brings. And what often happens is a lot of the comments that come in are other people saying, you're such a bad parent, you shouldn't be letting your kids play so much, you should be watching them more, and comments along those lines. And I have to say that I really find those comments completely unhelpful. I don't know whether they're coming from non-parents or parents who do watch over their kids a whole lot more, I don't know. But I don't know, from the expertise I guess that I have through my parenting, I have to say I don't find those comments useful. I think that you are a perfectly fine parent if you take the time out to do other things for your kids, if you're not watching them all the time, and if you're giving them a little bit of responsibility to do their own thing. So if you're experiencing feelings of guilt, please don't. It doesn't mean you're a bad parent. In fact, chances are it's the opposite. You're actually a fantastic parent. So don't feel bad. Hopefully this resonates with you. I look forward to sharing a whole lot more peaceful digital parenting tips with you. This is Ruth Deering. I'll see you on the next video.